Hello, 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 all of my fellow loot goblins. Barnacle back again with episode number 4 of Raft. In episode 3, we just completed the first story quest, the radio tower. We're still docked there. We're going to swim around underneath and see if there's any loot under the radio tower. And then we are going to go off to story quest number 2, the Vasagatan, whatever, the cruise ship. So that's what we're going to do next. So let's get into it. Let's see the damage that we can cause today. I think we've been doing pretty good so far. We do have one death. We died by the Screecher. But we haven't died by the shark or a boar yet. So that's good. Or the pufferfish. So that's good. Our raft is taking shape. Not too bad. And do a little walk around of the raft. All right, that's the raft. I'm going to use that as before and after footage. So this is Raft at the end of story quest number 1. We'll see how our raft produces, or not produces, develops, I guess, over time. So I have some fish, I think. Yeah, this is a fish that I caught up. I don't know, between episode 2 and 3, I think. So, all right, I don't think we need the paddle anymore. We need I think this is going to be my miscellaneous chest, so I don't think we need the bow right now, although it's going to die anyway, so. But we're going to put all the tools and stuff in there, extra tools, I think. We probably need another spear, as they say. All right, let's make that before we go kill Bruce. Spear, metal spear, planks. Did I just use all the planks? I actually had a bolt I could have used. Let's do like we said and put this in here. Let's hang this up. Can we do that somewhere? Like right here, maybe? Can we hang it on a pole? No? Oh, that's just a clam. I didn't make the bird nest. Dirt. Bird nest is palm leaf and flanks. All right, now can I put it on a pole? Yes. But I come here a lot. I don't want to necessarily scare the bird. Maybe we put it not under the stairs. We could put it on this side. Put it over here somewhere? No. Maybe here. Let's try that for a while. See how that works, and maybe we can get them. All right, I saw you went there. Oh, I saw him, but he came back faster than I expected. Why are we always fighting him in the dark? I feel like. That always seems to be an issue. Let's go, Bruce. We're going to take you out of the picture. Oopsies. Oh my god, how did he even get me? No way. No way, Jose. Alright. Let's actually also take the head, because I don't think there's that much here. And we should be able to find whatever we're looking for pretty quick. So, again, we probably should have used our fins. What good is it to make fins if you don't use them? Oh, I see. We have plastic hook. That sucks a little bit. These are pretty fish, though. Oh, our fins are on here. Ooh. I was thinking I had to double click on it. Stupid. Stupid. Fins for the win. Man, I'm seriously loving this game. It may be, well, I mean, it's new, like the final chapter is finally new make. People have been playing it since early access, but I freaking am loving this game. It's fun. It's like Subnautica, sort of, or whatever, right? But different. I literally can't put it down. I feel like I'm playing hours and hours. It's like all of a sudden 2 o'clock in the morning comes around. I'm like, oh man, tired. Gotta get up and go to work in a couple hours. I just love this whole kind of genre of like base building and all that kind of stuff. So survival, base building, a little bit of RPG aspects to it. Oh, that one's gonna hurt a little. Not too much. All right. I think we got everything. Come down here a little. Make sure there's nothing off the edges. Ooh, raining. All right, I think we're ready to move on to the next. Oh, there's no. This is all stones. Nothing down here. Whoa! Bruce, sorry. Sorry if I freaked you guys out there. Bruce is coming right from my face. Alright. Alright. Let's get going. Let's get out of here. Clay. I still have... Do I have enough to make... I do have enough to make another smelter. We just need 6. Oh, what am I doing? Need 6. 6. Oh, what did I miss? That was only 3. Oh yeah, 2, 4, 6. That's 3. I need 12 total, so 6 more. Oh, out of water. Clay over here. 3. 6 plus 1 is 7. And then what do I need? 3 more. No, I don't know how many I need. 3, 2, 4, 6, right? Yeah. This can go back. I don't know what's going on with the sand. The bricks can get dried. We'll make another smelter. Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads. Fish heads. Eat them up. Yum. Alright, let's raise anchor. We're going to put in our next destination. Which is what? We don't even know because I forgot. Our next destination is 1986. So let's look at what we got first. Right here, and then 1116. So I'm going to come over here. 1986. So we literally need to go straight that way. 1,800 meters. Alrighty. Straight forward that way. $17.16. Okay. Let's go, peeps. We're on our way. Cook that up. Now we need to get a butt ton of lumber again. Let's work on getting another hook. Let's just get a plastic hook. Easier. For now. Oh, bird. See? Chicken. Oh, chicken. Where'd he go? That's right. Bruce, you can eat us because we need this chicken. We need the feathers and stuff. Oh, you're supposed to be able to jump out of the way. Plus, I have my fins on. Alright, what was I doing? I don't remember. I got the chicken. I got sidetracked with the chicken. Yes, I know it's not a chicken. I don't remember what I was doing. Or really, you just want to miss both of those. Okay. Huh. I don't like it when it's wavy like this. Oh. Alright, Bruce, whatever. If you really need to eat it that bad. You also made me lose this thing because you got me distracted. Yeah. Maybe we do want the other hook. Let's blame it on the hook, not on my lack of my throwing skills. Alright, another island coming up, but I don't think we need another island, but we do need to keep stuff going in the smelter. So we need to not be slacking on that. What do we need to do next? Let's just... Should we make up some goo? I think we should. Other one, it also pulls in faster too. Another chicken. Missed him. Where you going, Bruce? Just checking up on you. It's amazing how much more stuff you can get when your stuff is pointing in the right direction. Looks like we got a bunch of food. My fingers really do not know the difference between the Q and the E buttons. I don't get it. I'll put the bowls in here for now since we haven't started cooking yet. We got goo, 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 goo. We will temporarily make another one. Miss any barrels out there? Nope. No barrels are missing. That's just because this island is coming up, but that's alright. We don't need the island. We do need another smelter, though, and we need a nail. Well, we have scrap, so we can make a nail. Put that down. Right here for now, I guess. And fill it with planks. make up the goo. Alright. Do this. Do this. Get these guys. Put that on there. Move this to here. Get the hook. I also saw in somebody's video that said you can actually skip a net every other one, and it will be basically the same function because the hitbox on the nets is so wide that you won't actually miss out on anything or whatever. Very rarely, I guess, or whatever, but he said most items are like literally too big to fit through there, so it's always on the opposite side. Is that playing like that way? The AI is like, oh, he's on the opposite side of the boat, or oh, he just opened a chest, let's attack the thing. I know it's random, probably, really, but it seems shady to me. Just a little bit shady. Alright, we can eat that up. Let's put this stuff up here so we see what's going on. Put this down here so we can get rid of it. I wonder if at some point it says, oh, you've got all the decorations, so you don't get any more of those. Another island coming. Is it the same one? No, it's a different one, because that was that one right there. Missed it. Missed it by that much. Really? What is that? Look at a big old whale. Jeez, it's huge. Crazy. Well, might as well drink up the water and refill it. All right. We'll go up and check and see how we're doing. I mean, I know we haven't come 1,800 miles or 1,800 meters yet, but we should probably check to make sure we're going in the same general direction. We need to go a little bit that way. A little bit that way. Actually, we need to go a lot that other way. We're going to run into this island. No! We were just finally going straight again. Uh-oh. We're going to see what happens. I'm pretty sure we were going that way, so... And we ran into the island. Now I don't know where we're going. Oh. I thought those boxes were getting caught. Did the other one get caught? Must have. No? I just don't see it. Where did it go? Where'd the crate go? Maybe I captured it, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. All right. See, so here's the problem. You're not really sure which one you're going towards. Like, you know, because there's two now, and they were both halfway apart, so now I don't really know. All I know is we were going... I think we were going towards that island, right? And then we ran into the island. Like, I feel like that's the way we need to go. It must be that one. We're going to go to that one, I guess. I don't know. Of course, we're literally going backwards now, but... Oh well, let's see where that takes us. We ain't got nowhere to go. Give us time to collect stuff and make more goo, I guess. Not in the water. The shark eats me in the water. I might have to put that somewhere else. That bird falls in the water too much. I have to stab him from a different direction. Yeah, see, this stuff grows pretty quick. Oh, the thing is still on. We only got so much battery, you know. Well, we'll just hope that that's the way we want to go. Water. Okay. Now let's do some housekeeping. We're generally maxing out this. This can go down here. That can go there. Wood. Salvage. Plastic. Rocks. More salvage. Guess we'll take salvage out of there. We'll put the rope in there. Bolts. We could put salvage in here. For now. We got more seaweed in here. Sand and clay. We can put feathers in here. We can put the goop in here. Extra seaweed can go in there. Well, for right now, we'll just keep the lumber on us. Put food in there. Beets. We probably should be cooking that stuff up. We'll keep going with the goo. Now what? Water again? See, this is the part that's ridiculous, right? It's like, okay, well, these are both about the same distance apart. You don't really know which one you're supposed to go to, right? Unless you can, this just switch the number, right? Do we want to go to this big island? See, I think we're going to the one at the bottom. Very slowly, apparently. Ugh, again. Hold on. Alright, so I don't even know. Like, I honestly don't know. I'm not even sure where we're going. So, I think we're going here. I'm going to keep going to that location. 11:35. It seems to be going down. I had to put a new battery on there. I feel like we're going to end up hitting that. So that's the problem when you try to steer around the island. $22. Going a lot more that way now. it's going a lot faster now. Probably we could go even a little bit more. I gotta try to not get it confused with this one. See, that's why it'll be nice when you can turn the boat. When you can turn the actual boat to the direction that you want to go, then you're living the high life at that point. All right, we cooked up all the goop we wanted to cook up. Let's keep cooking metal, I guess. We got one. I got 4, so that's 4. And then 8. That's 3 trips. 3 trips to the smelter. Now see, we're gonna run into that island again. I also forgot to turn off the thing. Oh no, we're not going to run into that island. Okay. I'm going to go through a lot of batteries this way though. 951. Alright, so we're still doing good. Alright, the chicken. We got 8 chickens. That up there. The feathers up here. More scrap. More green things. We put the goo in here. So we got a lot of goo. So that's good. We don't need any more of that. Green stuff we can put in here. Plastic, rope, seaweed goo. I guess we'll actually just keep the seaweed in there, but we'll put the goo. I guess we'll put the goo in here. That goes there. Feathers here. All right. Now we should make some. We should make a bunch of meals while we're waiting. So we're gonna make up this batch and this batch of meals over here, according to this, or not that recipe, but this vegetable recipe just requires 4 of either one of these. So we'll make up a bunch of those. Get those going. Gotta fill this up. Get those going. And then we have the bowls. Yeah. In the food jar over here is the bowls. Alright, now in here, I need to keep these going. They're stacked full of wood. That's good. Put that there. We're gonna make the headlamp while we're waiting. Headlamp. Equipment. Headlamp. We got the battery. We need rope and scrap. So I'll have that ready to go. I heard the bowl. So we just need a clay bowl. Pick up the soup. And make some more. Alright. Go check our progress. 692. Directly that way is pretty much what we're doing. 680, 679. Let's hope it's the right one. So that's going good. We got the headlamp. Our spear is okay. That cooked up fast. It must cook up faster the more planks you have in there. I wonder if that's a thing. Oh, I heard the water, or the thing again. Put that in here. Go get our soup. We're just going to cook all these up. We'll save the rest for the garden plots when we kind of get a little handle on things. I feel like we're just running around like crazy. So when we get to the next story quest, Bruce is getting close to dead. Let's cook up this big old catfish. Catfishes. I haven't found a recipe yet which uses the catfish yet, so we'll just cook them up. Does not fit here, yeah. Okay. Catfish is cooking. Metal's done. No reason not to turn the metal into bars. We don't use the ore for anything else, so. Same with copper. Might as well cook it all up. -1. Catfish dinner. Yeah, I could eat the soup, but I'm saving the soup for later. If I need to, I will, if we start losing health. But the catfish should be done in a second. Now I'll start cooking the beets. Catfish done. Put the other catfish on there. Oh, eat this catfish. Alright, now we're a little bit styling. We're okay. Let's go see how we're doing. We gotta get close. We're only at 600 and something. 437. Now it seems like it's a little... R is the button you're looking for. A little bit more this way. Oh, I didn't turn it off though. Hear the beeping. 29, 28. Alright, we should be able to see it coming, so we should be alright there. Our next thing that we wanted to make was the juicer. What do we need for the juicer? We need a battery. I have a battery, I think. This is good. Don't really see anything off in the distance yet. In our open air kitchen. Alright, let's go see what we got going on. See anything out there yet? $4.11, $4.10. That's what you get, Bruce. Put the cooked catfish in there. I think there's a recipe for salmon. Fish heads, fish heads. Alright. Metal, 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 metal. This is where all of my planks go. I never have a chance to do anything else. Never have a chance to build because everything's going towards cooking, smelting, whatever. Still don't see nothing yet. Oh, we're getting further away now. Why are we getting further away? $36, $37. Oh, so I guess we do have to go that way. Like it's almost like I gotta read it upside down. 37, 38, no, too much. $39, $38, $37. $34, $33. All right. According to that, we're going the right way right now. Requires clay bowl. All right. So that gives us 10 dinners or 10 meals, 10 soups. We have our steaks. I guess we probably could cook up the salmon because I'm not sure what the salmon dinner recipe is. So while we're waiting, we might as well cook everything up. Can we put the salmon on at the same time as the steak? No, too big. All right. In the what? Bruce is back again. That was fast, Bruce. $436. Now again, we're going too far. Are we? 36. 38, 39. $42. No. Now we're not going anywhere. I don't really paddle 442 meters. $444. Yeah, that's not the right direction. What about this direction? 450, 451. Yeah, that's too far. What about this direction? 460, 61. Yeah. Somewhere over here. 470. Like, I feel like I can't even get close to this place. $78. Like, is it like this way? 83, 84. No. This way, maybe? Battery dead again. Oh, that's because I don't know how to get where I want to go. Dead battery. I forgot I wanted to use the empty battery on the headlamp. Alright, well, we just been out tooling around and we actually can't get to the destination. So, my next theory is it's the wrong destination. $503. 5. $5.15, $5.16. $5.17, $5.16. You should technically be able to sail all the way around. $5.15. $5.17, $5.18. $22. $23, $24. $25, $26. You know what else is kind of weird? It's kind of weird that let's go to this other one, I guess. 2205. Not very fast that way. That's a long way. But I guess we'll give it a try because the weather and stuff didn't want to like let us get there. Also, we can't seem to hook anything, so. Let me look. See what's going on here. Okay, I figured something out here. Oops. So I found out that the one with the square around it is the one that you need to go to. So we're getting further away from that. So the problem is, and it says it's always relatively like just point your sail in the direction that you want it. 52, 51. The problem is I don't feel like we can get close to there. 49. Like I felt like it was just like stopping us from getting there. Battery's about to die again. We'll give it one more shot. Always hungry. Don't worry, I got this big giant catfish to eat. Oh, we got a catfish and a salmon. Oh, we got more salmon to cook. I was thinking it was all catfish. Okay. Get that going. Alright, what should we do now? We have a good amount of goo. We have 21 of those. We have 9 of those. Oh, we only have 4 copper ore left. We might as well cook those up. Six, 24, 23. All right, we're generally going that way. I think the problem is, actually, I have no idea what the problem is. Which board did this shark eat? This one on the corner. All right, juicer. That's what we were working on. Juicer. Juicer needs 1 circuit board, which we have somewhere. 1 circuit board. Actually, we have everything right here, it says. So let's make it. It's also a table thingy. So I kind of want to put it like here. Like that's our kitchen. And I want to build walls around the kitchen. Is it just because I'm out of planks? Oh, I really am out of planks again? Shh, always out of planks. Because it takes so much to cook and smelt and all that stuff. We just need a bunch. Why am I getting stuck right here? Ugh. Sucker. Oh, I can't even build that. Because I don't have enough planks. 624. Yeah, now we're getting further away again. $27, $20. Like, which direction does the sail need to go to get us there? This direction? 29, 28. Like, to me, if this is up, then that should point that way. 25. 27, 28. I can't figure out how to get there. Like, we're literally not going to ever get there. Oh, I'm dying. I don't get no water. Where? Stop whining. You're fine. Jeez. You act like you never had a drink before. Battery dead again. Because we really don't know how to get there. I feel like the sail is not taking us where we need to go. Did I put a battery in the juicer yet? No, it also needs a battery, so we need 2 batteries. The other one... That's a dead battery? Didn't I just make 2 batteries? Why are they both dead? I have a little problem with that. Juicer can have a battery. Oh, it's probably on my bar, so now I have 3. Okay. Thanks. Probably need 3 up here. $6.51. Now it's basically saying that it's this way. No. Not that way, see? It's like... Maybe we're not even going the right place. 1986. 1986. 48, 47. This is like the longest journey. It's almost been like an hour-long trip to try to get to the cruise ship. I mean, I don't understand. Maybe we need a paddle. If that's the only way I can get there. Can you stop falling in the water? Every time you fall in the water, the shark eats me. Food crate over here. Fish. Didn't we have another salmon? I thought we had 3. 2? Maybe we only had 2. $6.38. Let's see, now it's moving that way. Right? So what does that even mean? Does that mean we go that way, or does it actually mean we go this way? 38, 39. 40. This way. 41, 42. This way. 43, 42. I'm pretty sure we can't get there. Like, I think we're like literally stuck and we can't actually make it there. 45, 46, yeah. $52. I mean, we're obviously, yeah. No matter where I point the sail, I feel like we're getting further away. And maybe that's because of the current. Like, there we're going faster. Like, what about, this way? 60, 61, 62. This way? 72, 73. This way? 83, 84, 85. Like, it's a scam. Seriously, is a scam. Plus, I can't even get on there. 702, 703. Like, I point this is the way that I think the sail is supposed to point. But then it's just racking up the distance. Right? $710. I mean, and I'm just burning up batteries. Like, I can't make this many batteries, man. 14, 13. Like, so now it's going there. So, but it's not getting us anywhere. Like, we still get to about the same point, and then that's as far as we get. Like, it's like literally we just get this island. I don't know. Maybe that's the island we're supposed to go to. I don't know. I don't see nothing on the island, though. Maybe we just never got close enough. I don't know. And of course, like, right, like I'm out of water or something, so then I can't walk, right? And then this thing is crazy. And this is just normal mode. I don't understand. Like, I don't have any food to eat, right? Acts like he's starving all the time. So we're basically going to run right into this island. So that's the part that doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, let's go this way. See, now we're 742, 743. 45, 46. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have to research because I don't know what to do. I'll see if I can figure it out. Okay, the only thing that makes sense was for it to, I guess, come all the way around the world again. So, or respawn or whatever. That's the only thing I could find on the internets. So, we have to wait for it to go with the wind, apparently. Now we're just booking on over there, so. Got it. So that's what we're going to do. Oh, and I didn't turn off the battery again. I had to actually get another battery because I couldn't figure out what the problem was. But now we're going, and we'll probably go a little bit more that way, and we'll see how we get. We're at 1560 or something like that, so which will probably basically bring us right into that island over there. All right, let's see what's going on down here. We've collected some stuff. Shark ate our stuff here. We need to start put some stuff away. We have too much stuff that we've been collecting, and we do not have enough space. I can take the heads out. And the clams, and the collectibles, and the dead batteries, so I'm going to put them in here. Alright, that'll take care of that storage. And then this storage, we should just bring our bow down here. Leave that there. We'll bring our arrows down here. Take that out of here, take that out of here. That in there, that in there. The board should probably come out. See, now we're going to just really literally run right into this island. And we don't want to run into the island. So let's go this way around the island. I don't want nothing to do with the island, thanks. Although I could probably get some watermelons and start growing those. Can't make fruit smoothies without fruit. I'm gonna make it. Yep. All right. Axe. Guess we don't need to fish right this second. Although we do need to find a place for all this stuff. Jeez. We need more storage. Maybe we need to take a little break here. What we could do is actually turn this stuff into rope. Keep one stack of rope. No space for the plastic. We move plastic out of there. And we find space for plastic in here. Take this extra stuff out. Take the cup out. Leave that in there. The rock goes somewhere else. Take one stack of this out. Rocks are over here. Feathers. Okay. Leave me alone, I'm busy. We can, of course, make more storage. Not a problem. Which maybe that's what we will do. But let's go real quick and apparently get water. And eat a fruit on the island. See what we can find. We haven't had very much luck since in this whole playthrough, really, on finding watermelon and pineapples, which is kind of strange. I mean, there's usually like 2 of each or something. I had a thought from messing around earlier. Weird. Storm coming. But like no fruits? Really? So weird. Alright, I don't really feel the need to have to go underwater. Let's see. We have a large crop plot somewhere, or did I not make any large ones? I only made small ones. Small, small. Or whatever, not a large one, but a medium one. 4 scrap. Yeah, this thing is big. I think it does fit under the stairs. Let's see what happens with the seagulls. Do they eat this? Will they like it as a nice little snack? Let's see how that turns out. Alright, in here, we'll put watermelon back in there, seeds. We got all this fit. Like, did I literally already hear the seagulls? I can put a scarecrow here. 2 coconuts, 1 mango, 1 pineapple. I don't think we have it. We haven't had luck getting the fruit. I mean, we've eaten some of the fruit, but I mean, that's not really my point. Here's another one, coconut beet. Oh. Unbelievable. I mean, really? Like, what? Get out of the fucking water. God damn. I don't understand. Can you not be an idiot and fall in the water? Let's go. Let's go. Get your shiznit together. Coconut beet. That seems interesting. Alright, this needs to go somewhere else. Don't have space for it anymore. Put it out there for the next rafter guy that needs it. What's it doing? I don't even know. Don't even know what I'm doing. This plastic. Small garden plots. The metal. 2 pieces of metal. Seeds. Lumber. We need a box for extra supplies. Seeds are building up. Fish are building up. We are going to make one of these. We are going to put it up here. And here, we're going to put all of our extra stuff that we are not currently utilizing. We're going to take that with us. We're not using the paddle. Sort of using that stuff. That will be our supply, or our use chest, right? Like, we might as well smelt this up since it's in the way. We could smelt up the glue since that's also kind of in the way. Just those extra pieces, because we need some seaweed like for the fins and stuff. I'll just cook the rest of this. Alright. Then we can do stuff like this. Apparently not. Really? Most interesting. Most interesting. How you doing here? Good? I think what I might do... Let's rebuild all of our tools. These two are good, but let's get another spear going. Case in point. Let me check all... Yeah, there's one. Check all of these real quick. Here's one. Oh. Alright, before I start going crazy on remodeling, let's make a spear. Let's make a bow. Cook that up. So this is all good for now. We have a headlamp. We have our fins. Let's go, I guess, swim underwater. Nothing else cooked. I was trying to save all this for our next story quest, but since we're always starving, might as well eat it now. And let's go have a discussion with Bruce. Wow, this is a deep island. This could potentially be everything is deep here, or not. Maybe not. Or there's just nothing. Stones. Don't need any more birds' nests. I don't know if we even need sand and clay, but might as well. I guess we'll get more copper because that's apparently going to be more important eventually. Excuse me. I think I'm not going to get any more seaweed currently. All seems pretty readily available. Seaweed whenever I need it. Alright, there's copper right there. Some metal down here. Copper. Stones. Clay. Stones. Clam shells. Alright, well. Don't really see anything. Alrighty then. Watermelon harvest has been successful. But not at reproducing seeds. Okay. There's that. More of that. More of that. Sand, clay. Actually, we might as well, again, cook these up. Cook these up on the grill. Pull up anchor. Oh, big anchor. We're good. Everything's good. Just our. This can stay in here. That can technically stay in there for now. This is gonna go here. Feathers. All right. Yeah. Bruce, you're back already? Big hitbox. Alright, well, we haven't checked on our progress, so we probably should do that. 10, 18, 10, 17, 10, 16. Looks like we're doing okay. Copper bars, metal bars, rocks, salvage, unwrap, more green stuff. No barrels. Steak. All right. Ow. Ow. We got a bunch of stuff coming up again. Put the vegetables in here. Why I have a rock again? I put all the rocks away. Rocks just keep popping up everywhere. Lumber. Nothing to really smelt in there. I could smelt this glue. 4 pieces left of goo. Get that out of the way, I guess. Not ready yet, fellas? Goo is ready. Alright. And goo we are putting where? In here. 28 goo. Plastic. Another stack of wood. Oh, double stack of wood. Salvage down here. Salvage. Where did that barrel go? It did not get stuck. There he is. All right, not bad. Not bad. Oh. Except for my little tuchus be hurting. It's not really a little tuchus, but kind of a big tuchus. But what the heck is a tuchus? Rocks again. Lumber. Alright, let's check on our progress, I guess. How are these guys doing? They're ready. Oh, we only got one. We only got one again. Alright, 608, literally right in front of us. So much less stressful. Right? Jeez. Just let it come all the way around again. Save your mental health. The hook was in the air. Weird. Weird. I tell you, there's something about angles. The math just isn't right. It's also about committing to a throw. All right. Let's load all this stuff. Get it out on my bar. All right, no more room for lumber in there. Definitely need to get another chest going. Put that in there though. Rope is in here. This is in here. Shark bait. Those are good. Oh, I forgot all about this guy. Come and get. hungry again? You can kill Bruce if you want. That's like a bucket of planks. I forgot about our journey, but we should have been getting close. 375, like that way. Oh, I see it over there actually. I see an island. 368, 367. Yeah. Good. Somewhere around that island over there that's coming up way in the distance. No way I'm getting that guy. Go around and repair again. All right. Water. Water. Well, we're getting there finally. I should paddle. Because now I feel like we're dead in the water. Now we're moving. All right, so what do we need? Got planks. Do something like that for the kitchen. This one fits here. Yep. Okay. We definitely want to turn this way. Maybe even more. Actually, why don't we just see where the current takes us? Oh no, we're going away. close enough. Alright, boys. You know what we're going to do? We're just going to go chop these 2 trees down first while it's dark. Look at this big old, like, yacht thing. Not really. I wouldn't say that's a cruise ship. I'd say it's more like a executive yacht. It's pretty sweet looking. Oh, pineapple. We'll get on the ship in a bit. Just want to see what's on the little island that's stuck on. See if there's any fruits. See? Mangoes and watermelon down there. So we got mango, watermelon, and pineapple. So we should be able to make our smoothie. That wasn't a tree. That's one of those big trees, right? Plastic, plastic, plastic. Just pilfering some stuff. That's all. Bruce is over there. All right. Let's get all of our gear together. Clean up our mess here. Load everything up into here. All right. Okay, that's pineapple and stuff. Oh, wait. We did have some down here to put in there. Okay. We got wood there. We got coconuts. All right, let's go make a smoothie. Oh, I didn't actually make any cups. I have to make a cup. So we can make one mango, 1 pineapple, and 2 coconuts. All right, well, we have 2 coconuts. And then we have a pineapple and a mango. And then we can cook them. And here, do we have any more coconuts? No. We got watermelon. We got seeds. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Seeds, watermelon, no coconuts, pineapple seeds, coconut seeds though. We could grow some trees. We got rocks again. Put the pineapple in there. Rocks. I need glass. How do we make the cups? Cups requires 1 glass for 4. So just make 1 set. Put that back. Okay. Plastic in there. Take this out of here for now, I guess. Take the arrows. We don't need to rebuild anything while we're over there. We don't need the fit. We can put this stuff, remember, in our other case over here. And we'll actually put the lumber in here for now. Our spear is good. We probably don't need the shovel. We don't need that. We don't need that. We probably don't need the axe anymore. We probably don't need that. We probably just need this and this. Our water bottle. We don't need our fins. We probably need our headlamp. We obviously need to eat and to drink. Alright, and then we need to refill our water. And we should be about ready to go. I'll let you live there, little coconut bird. We got one drink to take with us. Why does it look like not a good drink? Did I leave it too long? Really? It's got bones in it. Oh well. Too bad. Better luck next time. Unless I made it wrong. Oh, maybe I made it with 2 mangoes instead of 1 of each. That wasn't my plan, but I bet you that's what I did. Alright, well, we'll just have to not take any special drink with us, but we will take special meal with us. And we will just bring all the water with us. Alright. And we will eat one of our meals. And then we will get on the boat. All right. Lower level of the boat. Here we go. 206. Let's see what kind of damage we can cause in here. Should have brought extra battery. We'll probably need our headlamp. Nope. Just pick it up, bro. Crowbar. First note.
I heard from the captain. We're heading for one of the high rises down south. I can only hope you come to your senses and follow us. You knew the city was a failure, Ruben. Why do you always have to be so stubborn?
I think we will put on our headlamp. Oh. Oh. Oh, I'm out of arrows? That was so stupid. That was a stupid fight. Everything happened in weird orders. You gotta learn to fight better, dude. Just jump around, move. Figure out how to use your keybinds. That's why you don't play FPS games. Because you suck too much. Now, loot hoarding, whole different story. So apparently there's going to be crazy mole rats in here. And apparently you didn't bring any arrows with your bow, so that was a little bit stupid. And then apparently also your bow... Oh, no, you just ran out of arrows. Okay. Thought maybe you lost your bow too. Because, you know, that's something that Ding Dong would do. Oh, there's a red key. Not a blue key. Gas tank. Thought that was a blueprint. Just a cutting board. That's definitely a note. Why we didn't pick it up?
Reuben, the yacht is ill prepared for this journey.
Reuben.
We've left space for a dance floor, but no space for supplies. The bottles sure found their way to the bar. As a military man, I thought Olaf would at the very least be practical. Yet they're all treating it like a luxury cruise. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have left.
Well, we're going to get a crap ton of scrap. Oh. I heard something. Oh, so this we need parts. This we need those things. I swear I hear one of those stupid rats.
I saw a large rat last night. Unnervingly large. I tried telling the crew we obviously have an infestation among the lockdown supplies. They laughed at me.
We have the wire cutters. The wire cutters are to cut the cabinet in whatever room that was. Don't have blue key yet. I think it was in here. Yep. Blue key. Oh, stairs.
I'm shocked by their undisciplined nature. Somehow they believe rank and prestige disappeared with solid land. No, they will not be allowed to mingle
Rank and
among my
prestige.
esteemed guests, and they will certainly not be allowed further rations. They should be grateful. I am the only reason they are alive.
Nice. You tell him, Olaf. Our lamp ain't gonna make it through this whole boat. We're finding all of these mechanical parts, though. Should we go up here? Jeez, are we even gonna have enough room? Oh yeah. Everything is stacking, so that's good. Oh, what did that say? Lock from the other side? Yeah. So we can't get in. We gotta go in through the room that we were just in. We're gonna have to go make another battery. Here's another note.
As of suspected, the crew is incompetent. Now they're claiming rats have eaten half of our supplies in a matter of weeks. I promised them increased rations if they could bring me one of these ridiculous
is the deal?
Tonight we're discussing which staff members are most suitable for termination.
Which staff members are most suited for termination? Interesting. I hear him. That's the way we came in. That's the way it goes up. Is this another note? Nope. Nothing in this room? Came in here for nothing? How about in the potty? Pee bottle. Gotta take the pee bottle. We came from there. Someone made a mustache on that guy. Can't go in there. Cabin 2.
What does that mean? You can't just fire them. We're out at sea.
Hannah, you were brought to keep the engines running. That is what you...
That's one of those damn rats. What are you doing to it?
Get out!
What are you doing to the rats? So my strafing, why can't I even, hello? 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 Thank you. What are you doing? Those are one of those rats. 4-digit code. Nothing. Just the safe. Do we go in the potty? See, you got a pee bottle? Nope. Can't go in there. Well, we don't want to die. We've got picked up so much stuff now. What is wrong with the Alright, back out, I guess. Back up. Oh. That's a problem. That's a little bit of a problem. Apparently I missed that down there. Huh. Whatever that was, I definitely missed it. Right on top of the bar. Gotta try to remember to get it. Key card. Alright. Nope. There's the code. Nice.
I received a transmission from a place called Caravan Town, not far from here. They have an active animal population.
Recorder, mechanical part, gas tank, 4-digit code.
I will create some true soldiers.
Alright, should we go down
Loyal soldiers.
and get the... We probably have to, right? Down is here. Oh no, but it was in a... the safe was in one of those offices. The other side, maybe? Here are the lurkers again. In one of those rooms. Back here. Oh yeah, back here. Back here, back here. I need a map. This room? Nope. I can't figure out how to strafe those guys. Alright, we got electrical part and another note.
It's urgent. There's this now. We don't know how far the water's risen. The maps are useless. We need to. The crew are planning a mutiny, Captain. It is time to act. They're just trying to stay alive.
Dang it.
I gave you a chance
No.
to live.
I'm almost dead.
Now we have to protect ourselves from the lashes. We will use the lurkers to our
I'll come back.
advantage.
They're going to use the lurkers. Where's my boat? Time to leave. Gotta heal up. And probably unload. And get another battery for my headlamp. Actually, I think I can... No, probably not. I was gonna say, can I change... Oh, I thought... Actually, you can't change the battery. You just have to make a new one. I think that's how that works. Alright, so we need new water. We need more water anyway. Apparently I drank a some kind of special drink because I have extra special drinking power. We got one coconut. Really? Alright, we got some meat to put in there. We got 2 recipes to put in the kitchen. One is a food recipe, and one is a drink recipe. That's a juice. Juice recipe. Sushi. Okay. We still don't have... Oh no. I thought that was my food that spoiled. It was just some one we picked up, apparently. We should just eat it. Alright, load this stuff up. Alright. We got more metal. We got some glass. It's got bolts. All kinds of stuff we got. Alright. We got another hook. Okay. We got a whole bunch of more salvage here. Bunch more plastic. Some wood. My staff, or whatever, my spear is still good. Yeah, extra hook. How about arrows? Metal spear is still good. Oh, I haven't even got the thing. Why can't I do metal arrows? Did I not get the plans? Oh, I need feathers. We haven't done a feather research yet. Feather research. Paintbrush. Oh, and the hammock. Nice. So metal arrows need 1 ingot for each. Whew, that's expensive. Didn't I just have feathers? I didn't put. It didn't research 15 feathers. That's a little bit shady. Let's see. We get 6 metal arrows for every ingot. That's a little bit expensive. Alright, well, we got 24 metal arrows. And a bunch of plastic. And, well, and we got food apparently, so I guess we will eat it. Better than nothing. Get that. Oh, I fell down. What's his face? Is it going to eat my face? Do not eat my face, Bruce. Oh, I forgot to make another headlamp. Damn it. I think you can make the headlamps with used batteries. Pretty sure. Where did I put it? In here? Yeah. Headlamp, yep. Bonus. Get our buff going on. All right. Helipad right here. Cool. All right, so we were working our way up. Luckily, I opened all these doors. Do we have this yet? No. Move when you jump, stab, stab. Move when you jumps. Okay, that's not working. Might as well just stay in here and take it. Okay, well, we can just wear our headlamp. Alright, we're going to work our way up. Still not working very well. Open all the doors. Actually, now my thing is... Now, I almost need another spear. Here's the key card, so we can go back down and do that. What is like the deal with the area of which way? We came up this way. No? Oh no, that's the way up. Nothing out here. Put on our. Come on. Get with the program. Gotta go back down and use the key card on the door. God dang it. God, we're almost dead. These guys are not even that hard to kill. It's just ridiculous. I just can't like seem to move out of their way. I have trapped myself in a corner or something. Gotta heal up. Can't do nothing about it. Just have to wait to heal. You guys will just have to watch me heal up. That's the stuff that makes this game so fun. You're like, because you die. If you die, like I lose all of this stuff, right? Well, I don't have anything, but still. Whatever little bit of stuff I have, then I would lose it. Oh, well, I guess while we're waiting to heal, we don't use up our batteries. What is so hard about this? Wow. Make that so hard too. Everything is hard. Gotta heal up. Can't afford to die. So it's 12:07 a.m. on 4th of July day. So happy 4th of July, everybody. Just became 4th of July. But oddly enough, I hardly didn't hear any fireworks tonight on July 3rd evening. Usually people, around the neighborhoods or whatever buy all the fireworks, start shooting them off a week in advance, but I haven't really heard that many this year. Maybe people can't afford it. Or everybody grew up and nobody wants to shoot fireworks anymore. So here's also the problem. I don't have the patience to wait. So that's why I end up dying. I'm like, oh, I'll probably be able to kill him. And then guess what? Then I'm dead, and I lose 2/3 of my inventory. Doesn't seem like this painting's like not really on the wall very good. So where do we need green key at? Did we already get to the place that needs the green key, or I don't remember. Was that way down in the basement? Guess we could go find out. I can't remember where. But I suspect it was in the basement. In the mountains. This is the way up. Maybe it's something on the next level. Oh no, yeah, we were on this. This is the way we were going. So yeah. Wait for them to jump. Move. You know, the weird part is like, oh, you think you cleared out this level. Like in most other games, that's how it would be, right? You clear out the level, that level's safe. You know, unless there's a respawn timer or something, but hi, I'll take you. Thank you. Appreciate it. What's this? Green key. The light came on. That's weird. Talk about a jacuzzi tub. Boys. Somebody's getting it on up here. Oh. No. Jeez Louise. Seriously. Lighter.
Get to the lifeboats! Hurry!
Orlov, you coward!
Watch out!
Olaf be using those lurkers to his own advantage. I see how you are, Olaf. I got your number, bro. Get this stuff out of here because it's stressing me out. Also, my spear is about dead. So, I think what we do, because what are we at now? We have, does it say what we needed here somewhere? These are the notes. $1986. Ruben, Travelog. Doesn't say anywhere about this stuff though. I didn't write down all the parts that we needed, but all right. Let's go back again to our boat. Can we get up here? Something like, no? I'm sure there's a way up there. Got up to this level. Doors are probably locked, yeah. Interesting. I'm sure there's a way up there. Oh. I don't know. Well, I'm not going to spend the whole day trying to get up there. What the hell? Yeah, I don't know. My boot's over here. Can't take on those lurkers without a spear. Well, I could use my bow, but I freak out too much. Alright. Spear. Need that. We'll save that to take on the shark or something. Hinge can go down there. More scrap can go down there. This can go in here. More goop. Yeah, I knew you were coming just because I was... Oh my god. Ugh. Just because I was coming back. You had nothing better to do. No room for this cooked stuff. Only one coconut. And goo is right here. 30 goo we have. That's nice. We have a spear. We're healed back up. I could drink my water. Refill on the water. Oh, a seagull did eat our watermelon. Interesting. We'll wait for the water to populate. And then we'll go back in. Back through the basement, I guess, since I think we have to go down there to figure out. We gotta take those tools or something? I don't remember. But we'll go find out. With our new spear. I mean, we can use the bow. It's just... I gotta learn how to not freak out. I'm so worried about dying, right? Oh wait, that was the front of the boat. Can we just climb up the boat, please? Thanks. I really wanted to go in the back, actually. Because we want to go through the bottom, back the way we came, or back the way we started. Bathrooms, one somewhere back here. In here, that was the kitchen. Yeah, back here. One car jack. And then what are we missing over here? Electric wires, lighter, gas tank. Oh, the bullets. That's what's on the bar, I think. Electrical wires, gas tank, lighter. Electrical wires, gas tank lighter, bullet. We forgot the bullet. We gotta go get the bullet. Not on this bar. Next level bar. This bar. Oh, it's a bomb. That makes sense, I guess. It's a bomb. A bing, bada bing, bada boom bomb. Where's up? Just stand there, take it out. I don't know. We gotta go up. God damn it. Seriously, dude, come on.
Cities in the blue, calling the cost of the project's realization borderline criminal and its scope outrageous at least. Despite vocal opposition, the Floating Cities project does not appear to be slowing down anytime soon. According to former General Olaf Wilstrom's latest statement on the issue, we are fully aware of the strain this puts on our people. Nevertheless, our options are becoming increasingly limited. We must pull through this together, or join Stockholm beneath the waves. Wilstrom refused to comment on the rumors regarding the modification of his personal yacht. When further asked about the Floating City project's whistleblowers, Olaf Wilstrom chose to terminate the interview. Reaching out to these anonymous sources, we were able to further corroborate his story.
Jeez. It's a bomb. Blueprints? Oh, thank heaven. Steering wheel, engine, and Balboa, which is the next place we gotta go. Oh, I almost left that. Didn't even see that. So did we get everything? I think we did. The only thing we didn't get is I can't figure out how to get on the roof. There definitely has to be a way. To jump up there. Oh. I like the idea that you're going to be in the corner. Ugh. At an angle. No. See that part that's sticking out? Maybe you got to run that way. I know there's a way up there. People get up there all the time, right? It's just you got to be good at parkour, I guess. Maybe it's a run and jump. Oh, I slid right off of there, dude. Like, you gotta get a running start from down here and jump. No. That's kind of a cool idea, though. Run and jump this way. No. Run and jump up here. No. It's gotta be somewhere in the back here. I don't know how people do it. I suppose I could Google it, but... Oh well. Well, we got everything out of here, so... That, as we say in the business, is that. That will be the end of this episode. Let's go down to our boat. We will set up the steering wheel because that's the most important thing to me. The engines are a secondary thing. But you actually, I think, have to use the engines to get to Balboa. I think you can't sail there. I think that's the deal. Look at all these drinks. I didn't even know we got all these drinks. I was going to say, I know I killed another guy, so there's that. There's a coconut. Oh, now we can... All right. Yeah, clean up this mess. No space for that. Does this only store? It stores only in 4 or whatever, 5. So only stores in 5. So nothing in there. This can go in here. 4 glass. We got all kinds of scrap. We got some drinks. These are all different kinds. That's cool. A drink, a spoiled drink. Oh, we got a whole nother spear. So that's a plus. We don't really need these guys. Oh, I can actually eat these since... Oh, there's a lot of them. We don't need the blueprints. But just so you guys can see what it looks like. Steering wheel with a rudder. Cool. And an engine with a paddle wheel. So it's like a steam paddle engine or whatever. Right? Cool. But guess what? We don't need them. Not holding on to stuff that we don't need because we barely have rooms as it is. We got some spoiled meals. I suppose we could eat those up. They give us a little bit of food, not much, but to get them out of our inventory. More bolts, so 4 bolts. 2 spears. Unless I made them. I don't think I made them. Let's go ahead and put in the kitchen our recipe. You know what else we need in the kitchen? Light. We have wall lights. I think there's wall lights. Decoration. Warm and cozy fire basket. 4 planks and 8 scrap. Or 6 planks and 4 scrap. Is it like a fire basket that hangs on the wall? Or, oh, look at these lights. String lights. Candle. I was thinking there was wall sconces, but yeah. Drink. Let's make one of these just to see what it looks like. Not a candelabra. Where is that? Where am I even at? That highlights the candles. Here. There's fireplace. Fire basket. Oh no, this one. Metal lantern maybe? 6 scrap and a glass. I don't know. I guess we can make one and see what it looks like. Oh yeah. That's kind of cool. Like we can literally put that like right here. That's bonus. Bonus. All right. I like that idea. We got our juicer stuff. What we probably should do is put up a couple chests. Although I don't want to get too carried away because we rearrange stuff all the time, right? Cracks me up that we have these drinks. And all of my baskets are full everywhere. Alright, those are the blueprints. Let's see. Let's make the... Oh, we probably have to research it. Do we gotta research it or learn it? Or whatever it's called. Yeah. Where are you at? Oh, dead. Dead right in the last hit of my spear. Oh, we're gonna save up the shark meat now. But there's no room. Mango seeds. Get the cups. Put the shark meat in there. Shark heads in here. Alright, let's see. We want to make the steering wheel. We have everything that we need to be 4 metal bars. That sucks. And either 2 hinges or 2 bolts. Let's use the 2 bolts. Oops. No, this. Put that in there. 4 rope. 4 metal bars. And 10 scrap. Alright, now we can put the steering wheel up the stairs. And we can actually drive. Which side do we want to drive on? This side? Yeah. Closest to the screen, probably. Oops. Nice. Alright, and then we need to put in a couple engines. And what I'll probably do is run them off back here. They take 3. maybe that's what we'll do. I think we will fill this whole area up back here. With, actually, we'll take these pieces as well. Oh, we need wood. Where did we put the wood? Up here? And a hammer. It's like I can't even go to bed if I tried. I don't understand. All right. Okay. Is that what we want? I guess. We could put the engines out here on the side, or do we want to put them in the middle? If we put them in the middle, that one would go there. That side has an extra row. Nails. Oops. One, two, three. That'll sit on the outside there. 1, 2. Three. I need nails. Nails. So fortify that. And this one, we only need to fortify the outside. This. And oh, one more metal bar. Okay. Have to start collecting metal again. And we'll fortify that one. Then we need our axe. Because I made a boo-boo. Had a boo-boo. This down. Actually, we could put one of our many hooks that we all of a sudden have. Chop this guy out. Raise the anchor for a second. And then I want to move it there. And we can lower it back. Not ready to float away yet. Then we can build the 2 engines. And then I can go to bed. Alright, let's see. We need 2 circuit boards and 40 planks. Alright, that's not a big deal. 2 circuit boards. One, two engines. I really thought that was a steering wheel for a minute. It looked just like the steering wheel. Okay, and then we're gonna put these out here. We want the paddle to be there. I think I might put it on the outside, so there's more room to move around. I think. Plastic. Another pedal bar. Wow, used up a lot of metal for that. For the engines, huh? Yeah, and this one will sit here. Well, or it sits on the outside. I don't think the shark will attack it while the engine is on it, but he will attack that one probably. Maybe? I don't know. Let's fortify it anyway so we don't have to worry about it. It's just metal. We can always get more, I guess. Not really, but whatever. I guess we'll find out if he attacks it. I don't know. But then, could we lose our whole engine? Do we even want to risk it? So we want to put that one back here. Yeah, but how would he get past the wheel and all that stuff? But I don't know. We put that there. We'll have to see if he attacks it. Oh, we could still fortify it, so we might as well. We have spears and stuff. We have extra tools. So might as well do it. Another stinking nail. Another stinking nail. All right. I don't have any more nails. No. But I can make nails. Man, we're always starving. Make nails. Drink water. Eat potato. All right. Now stop harassing me for a couple minutes, will you? All right. Yeah, I think that's not too bad. That'll be fortified anyway. All right, and these work pretty good. You point the direction you want them to go. So generally you want to go forward. Fill them up with planks or whatever you have. I have planks on me so we can fill them up. See? And then there's a low gauge there. But it works with biofuel too, so. I literally just put that board in. You're killing me there, bruh. Killing me. Killing me. Alright, so maybe we end up going to sea for a while and recollecting a bunch of stuff. I don't think there's anything really to collect on this island. We could maybe try, but we'll see. That's full. Man, I think it uses 20. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. In the water again. Just playing. And then you turn the switch on right here to make them go. So apparently at some point in the game, you when you get bioreactor, biofuel, they can hook that up to there and you can get a fuel tank and all that stuff, so you don't have to keep adding fuel to them. Obviously, adding planks is a pain in the butt, just like it is with cooking and everything else. Can I get 2 tree plots? Boop, 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 boop. 10 planks, 4 rope, and a bolt. Two bolts. Am I out of rope already? Jeez. 4, I need 8 rope. And then I need another set of planks. That's it. We're out of planks. And if we make the tree plots, I wanted to see if I could fit them here somewhere. Like, could I get 2? Probably. I can hang off pretty far. That's interesting. All right, and then we should keep stuff growing in there. So we need mangoes actually. Let's grow mangoes. Mango. Oh, I hit this. Yeah, that could potentially be a problem. Mango seeds are in there. We better go on this side. says they need fresh water, but I don't really think they do. But we'll give them some. All right, and that's good. We have our watermelons that were being eaten. Don't know what happens if we bring this to the inside. Damn. Well, I think it's time for us to get into thinking about reinforcing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's only 8 wide. 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. We like need 20 metal at least. But I heard I think we can do a trick. I'll have to look that one up. But I think if you put them on the corners, just fortify the corners, and then like every 4th one or something, that's all you really need to do. We'll have to see if that works. What was I doing now? I was removing the crop plot. Oh yeah, over here. I did remove it. And then I want to put it back, but I want to put it here. See if how that survives the seagulls. If it does or doesn't, no big deal. Let's get some pineapples going. So funny. Pineapple, pineapple. Water. Drink. Drink. I remember like in Fallout 4 on survival mode where you had to constantly eat and drink and all that stuff was annoying. Most people didn't end up playing it just because it was like a constant never-ending battle to, you know, have your thirst quenched or whatever and your hunger satiated or whatever. We'll put this guy back under here for now. We'll move these guys. Into the corners. Okay. I'm just gonna drink one of those because it's annoying me a little bit. All right, I think that's all for today. I have got to go to bed, and it's just over 3 hours. So, oh yeah, we gotta fix this one because we don't need a thing there, so we can walk around a little easier. All right, good. We decided not to cook up the shark meat, so everything is good. I will see you guys in the next episode. Hopefully you're enjoying the series as much as I am. It's pretty fun. Of course we have our problems, but like, don't we? Doesn't everybody always have some kind of problem? So our bridge is going to be up here. I may actually bring the bridge up one more level. We will take out the shark next time and swim around the island, and then we'll go to Balboa. So can't wait for that. Sounds like fun. Haven't been to Balboa. This is as far as I've been. So we'll see what happens there. I understand there's bears there. All right, if you guys are new to my channel, consider subscribing. It really helps me out. If you like the series, give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments, suggestions, ideas, whatever, or if you want to see something else being played, place that in the comment section below the video, and we will get into that. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate all of the support that I have so far in the channel. Like, literally just started on May 1st uploading content, so it's just July 4th, so I'm up to 30 subs already. So I appreciate everybody that's subbing to my channel and helping me out, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.